proclamation for South Greenville Fair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to invite Edwin Terry and Ann Stevens, if she's here. And Edwin, bring forward any of your volunteers or people associated with the South Greenville Fair for a moment, please. So let's try this one over here for a moment. Okay, you're standing in for Ms. Ann Stevens. We're going to talk about Ms. Stevens in a moment. We ran out of time to have this framed. We will get it framed. You might want to make a copy. You might want, I don't know where you're going to hang it. I don't think y'all got an office for the South Greenville Fair. But we did want to recognize the South Greenville Fair tonight, which is coming up this coming weekend in Simpsonville. Whereas the South Greenville Fair has its roots based on football rivalry back during the days of the 1950s, and whereas the former Simpsonville High School had a long-standing tradition featuring championship animals at halftime of football games, and when Simpsonville, Fountain Inn, and Malden were consolidated in 1957, Mr. Jeff Richardson of Simpsonville and Mr. T.C. Alexander of Malden decided to revive and continue the tradition, what became the Hillcrest High School. And whereas officially beginning in 1958, the South Greenville Fair was established to foster school and community spirit with students, this great tradition continues at Hillcrest High School until 2004. But that's when Mr. Edward Terry and Ms. Ann Stevens stepped in, built on the tradition, moving the fair to Simpsonville City Park, gaining sponsorship for it, and eventually moving it to the new thriving home at Simpsonville Methodist Church. Whereas the fair popularity continues to grow with the Fair Queen and Princess scholarship events and famous animal shows featuring beef, dairy, goat, hog, and rabbit competition. Now, therefore, Greenville County Council acknowledges 66 terrific years of South Greenville Fair, honors the men and women who work with the skill and pride making the annual tradition such a success, and congratulates the participants whose talent made for two great days of fun at the fair, and also improves the quality of life for residents of Greenville County through their passion and purpose. The fair is going to be this weekend. Here's one of the flyers I picked up the other day, Friday, you got all the shows. And if you haven't seen these little kids, young ladies, young men, with big old cows, and they're leading them around by the halter in competition, then you really need to see that. You need to take your kids out. This is a family affair. It's popular throughout the community, and everybody's welcome to attend. And Mr. Terry, would you like to say any words about that?
Yes, it's free. We don't try to charge anything, but I was one other person that helped establish this fair and was probably the instrumental person with Mr. Conway Jones, that owned about 20 T.E. Jones stores in the state of South Carolina, furniture stores. He also was on the school board, and he also shut down Fountain Inn High School, Simpsonville High School, and Malden High School. Can you imagine what? He was the most hated man in Simpsonville, or Fountain Inn at that time, and after he started the fair and Hillcrest worked, he was fine. He was a great agriculturalist.
But the main reason I think we're here tonight is the fair would not be here today. It would not exist without the efforts of Edward Terry and Ann Stevens and many others that volunteered to help y'all do this. Thank you very much. And I'll leave you with this proclamation, and we'll get back and get it from you.